Hello Seekers, welcome to Punneits Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Venus, the planet of relationship, the planet that rules Taurus and Libra, the planet that defines family life, the planet that defines marriage, harmony in life, the planet that defines balance, the planet that is very closely connected to your emotions, apart from the moon, is going to go in Shatabhisha Nakshatra. See, from 7th of March, Venus is in Aquarius, but Venus entered Dhanishta Nakshatra. But on 12th of March till 23rd of March, Venus will be in Rahu's Nakshatra. Shatabhisha is a Nakshatra of Rahu. Shatabhisha, which technically means a Nakshatra representing 100 physicians. And when you're talking about 100 physicians, you're talking about something which requires healing powers. So when Venus goes in this nakshatra, it gives you tremendous opportunity to heal. But what a beautiful way of going to heal. What a mysterious circumstance happening around Venus. Let's discuss that. But do not forget to subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon and don't miss another update. And if you haven't watched my video, Mars transit in Aquarius, do watch that video. The link is in the description box below or in the pinned comment, and you can also explore my channel. If you want to take my consultations, you can drop me an email or give me a call on the number that is mentioned in the screen. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, if you want to follow me on other platforms, the link is in the description box below. I do make other content there. If you want to know more about Nakshatra Pada transit, if you want to know more about different aspects of astrology and even extended versions of the transit analysis, I upload that on my Patreon subscription channel. You can subscribe, and that also helps me run this Punneits Astrology and other astrology channels. Let's start Venus transit in Shatabhisha. See, when Shatabhisha, which is completely into the Aquarius zodiac sign, finds Venus, it is a combination of Jal and Amrit. After all, Shatabhisha Nakshatra is ruled by God of oceans. And when Venus goes there, it kind of gives you that healing ability. So if you are a healer, if you are into medical profession, even if you are a beautician, if you are connected to therapies, if you have a spa, if you are connected to sound therapies, mantra therapies, Venus transit in Shatabhisha Nakshatra will help you excel. Excel not only in your talent, in your qualities, it will improve that, but also it will give you proper business, because after all, Venus happens to be in the Kalpurush 8th house. But I was talking about something mystical happening around Venus. If you observe, when Venus enters Shatabhisha Nakshatra, it will enter the same nakshatra as Saturn. So Venus and Saturn will be in the same nakshatra. Not only that, if you observe, there is an entry of Mars. Mars will be behind Venus, and Venus will find Saturn ahead of itself. This means tremendous amount of medical discoveries will happen throughout the world. We will see medical breakthroughs, medical technology breakthroughs. If you are involved into technology, if you are into related to such kind of business, if you are into pharmaceutical industry, if you are into medical technology or any kind of related field, anyways, if you are remotely related to such field, you will see changes happening in your life, in your career. This nakshatra is very, very important. Why? Because if you see the symbol of this nakshatra, it's a closed circle. So life comes full circle. And this is that moment when Venus ends its Asuri character. Because Venus is, after all, Daitya Guru Shukracharya, the guru of the demons. This is where it's the demonic quality starts subsiding down, going away, fading away, and the divine quality begins. This is the time when Venus will give you healing abilities. You know, sometimes poison cuts poison. Same thing happens in this form. This also means that you can get hidden wealth, you can get lost wealth, you can recover wealth. If that is in your chart, you can get something related to inheritance. Say you're fighting a case because Mars and Saturn shows there is a war going on. And if you have a similar kind of planetary placement in your birth chart, this means you are standing to gain something out of this Venus. Now let's say you are Aries or Scorpio ascendant. That means you are Martian energy. And Venus comes in this kind of conjunction. So what will Mars do? Mars will try to give heat to Venus. See, Venus will see heat behind, coldness in front. That means there will be a lot of desire that will simmer in your heart, but there will be responsibilities ahead of you and you will try to understand that. And it is a good thing. On one side, you have to weigh your expectations and all the possibilities, and on the other hand, you have duties and responsibilities. You will take the right decision. And it also means that some of your dreams will come true, few won't. But if you are trying to maintain the equilibrium, you will come full circle and it's a new start, both for Aries and Scorpio. If you are Taurus or Libra ascendant or even moon sign, this means your ascendant and moon sign is actually ruled by Shukra, Venus. What does it mean? It means you are directly affected. Your ascendant lord is going in Shatabhisha Nakshatra. It is prime healing time for you. See, if you want to heal your career, you have to do something about it. Proactive action is necessary. This is also the time when you have to also understand your limits. It's a perfect time to know what is your stronger areas, what is your weaker areas. Segregate both of them and work accordingly. It's a time to heal your own body and mind. So yoga, pranayam, meditation, basic stuff is very crucial at this juncture. If you really want to heal your body, go and take a healthy diet, and lifestyle should be corrected at any moment. You have to work on your lifestyle and it has to be corrected. Because your ascendant is directly kind of hemmed between two malefics, Mars and Saturn here. And it's the high time to act. Otherwise, there will be a danger trying to, push you to act. There will be a force who will force you to act. So don't wait for that time. Be proactive. Let's say you are a Mercurian zodiac of Gemini and Virgo. What happens? See, for Gemini, the Venus transit happens in your 9th house. And this can cause expenses, expectation of travel, but you can't travel, little bit of frustration. Your dreams and hopes will be high, but reality will be something else. Whereas for Virgo, this is happening in the 6th house. This is the time when you will feel that you are alone. You will feel the need to, establish a new bond and relationship, but work may not allow. You will be neck deep in hard work, which is good. This will cut down your debts. So for Mercurian zodiac sign, it is more about finding the right order, finding the right path. It's not bad. The experience will be good once Venus crosses Saturn. For Jupiterian zodiac sign of Sagittarius and Pisces, for Sagittarius, this is Venus in 3rd house. For Pisces, it's Venus in 12th house. And in both the cases, this shows healing the relationship with your neighbor, travel, because travel itself will be a healing process. Explore the world and read books so that you can have an explorer mind. You will get to know a lot of information. You may have to run a little bit finding the right doctor, right healer in case you are sick, but eventually you will find the practical solution to your problem, especially the financial ones. This can actually heal the relationship with your sisters and cousins, but you will have to take the first step. So for Jupiterian zodiac sign, this means action. Creativity will help you a lot. So try that out. For Saturn zodiac sign, this is happening on Aquarius. That means it's a Saturnian zodiac sign. So you are also directly impacted. In fact, it's a combination of Venus, Rahu and Saturn, which means someone who is involved into technical side of world, material side of life, the engineering side of things, the medical side of things, you will become successful. You should focus more on philanthropic activity, get the healing, energy therapies, correcting the posture, fixing your mindset, whatever it takes. Because it's a transit of relief. And this relief will come only if you act. You see, Mars is with Saturn. So it's not going to be a very simple process, but it's a very, I will say it's a necessary evil, a much needed process, both for Capricorn and for Aquarius. You will have to connect with your family members, do your duty, address the elephant in the room and solve the problem. And you will see that Venus in Shatabhisha will give you that opportunity. Then comes the zodiac sign of luminaries, Sun and Moon. For Leo, this is the 7th house. So this means you will feel restricted in your marriage. You might feel bounded in contracts. You might, face problems in dealing in your business. Maybe there are clauses in the contract that has caught you. What you should do is you should revisit everything and revise everything again and again before you take a decision, especially if you are a student. In case of marriage, you have to go into the healing path, listen to your partner, even if you're angry, even if you're frustrated, don't vent that out. Don't show that my problem is also a bigger problem. Sometimes just let it be. And if everybody does the same way, you will be in a much better situation. And if you can't control, this is the time to see a therapist, astrologer, healer, or a person whom you trust. There has to be a way and there has to be a place to share your problems. But eventually this is going to be a healing transit. If you have problems in your business, there will be major structural changes that will come. And this may be a tough decision, but you will have to take it. That's what the Venus says. For Moon, this is going to be a transit in your 8th house. And Venus, Saturn, Mars in 8th house can be a little scary. After all, Venus is your 4th lord and Venus is your 11th lord. This means major transformation happening. You will see that you will have challenges in dealing with situation at your in-laws' house. If you want to sell your home, do it. This is the great time to correct, do Vastu related remedies in your home. And if you want to relocate, that is very much possible for Cancer ascendant and Moon sign natives. So you see, eventually Venus is going to heal you. But the way it is going to heal depends on the circumstance, and the circumstance is not that favorable. When Venus is caught between Mars and Saturn, it's like you are pressing the accelerator. Somebody is motivating you, but there are roadblocks. You get motivation, you get roadblock. It's a recipe for success, because roadblocks will slow you down, and the way you overcome that roadblock using the motivation that is coming from behind defines your character. So build a character that everybody loves. And this is the message of the Venus transit in Shatabhisha Nakshatra.